For 3 days, the green place to be was Manila.
Too many nations have believed that the environment must be sacrificed at the altar of growth. We have always believed otherwise.
We believe that we can save the planet while at the same time enhancing prosperity for mankind. That's our central message in the conference.
Let's pursue development in a sustainable manner by not sacrificing the environment.
The International Conference on Green Industry in Asia drew 3 times more than expected, 1,200 people from 24 countries.
So we're now at a point, I believe, of a new industrial revolution, and sustainability will be at the core of that.
All the stakeholders who make the difference are here. Government can develop the plans and strategies and activities, but who are the ones make the difference on the ground? It is the industry, it is the consumers, it is NGOs. They are all here together.
Sponsored by UNIDO and other agencies and organized by the Philippines government, the conference wasted no time adopting the Manila Declaration and its plan of action to promote efficient use of energy and material resources on the way to a low-carbon path of growth.
The cost of production can be lowered by using more resource-efficient means. The consumer will benefit, because then the prices will hopefully be in line with the cost of production and therefore would not rise. And I think that's the whole point. That's the big danger. If we do not move along this road, we will have more wasteful forms of production, higher prices, and eventually affecting consumers.
Well, the Manila Declaration, first of all, sends a political message that industry is part of the solution. Many times people see industry as the polluter. This sends a message that the ministers of industry meeting here are saying greening industry is possible and it would be profitable.
The conference is sending a very important message that the integration of economic growth and environment sustainability is really possible and feasible.
Business and environment are not contradictory. Environment makes good business, and business can make good environment.
We're joined now by Dr. Kande Yumkela, Director General of the United Nations Industrial Development Organization.
It's a conference of ministers of industry and trade of Asia. They are saying that we want to go green because they happen to be in one of the epicenters of the negative impact of climate change. Listening to the minister from Vietnam telling you that they already know from studies that about 1/3 of their lowland areas will be lost.
Fast economic growth has pulled millions of Asians out of poverty, but at the cost of depleted resources and a degraded environment. How to change the ways of nations and industries fueled a flow of ideas between government ministers, experts, NGO officials, industry leaders. Speakers pulled no punches.
So green industry, the whole green economy approach is the only way out of a cycle of boom and collapse that will become the norm if we don't invest in the green industry. It is the only thing that offers any hope for the survival of humanity and most of the rest of the species on Earth.
The practice of grow now, clean up later is no longer acceptable. We need to grow and solve our economic problems in environmentally sustainable manner.
Unless we're sustainable, the world has no future. Unless we use green industry, there will be no growth.
But amid the blunt warnings, there was an air of confidence, even good cheer, as they talked about the means, regional cooperation and consultation between governments, universities, and businesses.
We have to build the trust among ourselves. Trust, that's the only way we can find the solutions. A lack of trust, that's what makes the finding the solutions, sustainable solutions, difficult.
It's a big mistake for us to think that technology is the one that's going to solve all this. It has to be a combination of measures, policies, systems, technology, financing. We all have to do something now. We all have to look at the whole system end to end and say that wherever there is something we can do, we do it.
And a sense that something is already happening.
We share the vision of the Manila Declaration that globally we need to green industry to survive. I think this declaration is a very positive step forward because we need a global compact on moving industry towards becoming green and on encouraging innovation for the greening of industry.
Signs, too, that Asia, with its billions of poor, is not waiting for someone else to do something.
Because we are in the takeoff stage, we have a unique opportunity in our country to get it right from day one, to introduce new industries that are clean and profitable. This ranges from furniture made with environmental friendly practices, to ecotourism, to developing a renewable energy industry that helps our energy independence, creates jobs, and keeps our nation clean for the future.
Conference leaders spread the word every way they could.
The Chinese will outpace everyone in wind within the next year or two. The Chinese are also looking at a variety of other renewable technologies, and this is just good business.
Today, it's about collective interest. We have one planet. We believe that the rich countries have the technologies and the finance to help others.
Principals heading for the big environmental conference in Copenhagen in December will be taking along a positive message.
The way to go is to go green.
We believe it is doable.
This is possible.
Really possible and feasible.
The solutions are at hand. We need now leadership.
We can do both.
That we can save the planet while at the same time enhancing prosperity for mankind.
They could call it the mood of Manila.